Dear English learners, you all are welcome to my channel Grammar Point. Today in this video, I am going to discuss when to use the definite article. You need to remember that we use the for singular, plurals and all genders. Therefore, we can say the boy, the boys, the girl, the girls, the teacher and the teachers. We can use the for singular nouns, plural nouns and for all genders. The first point is that we use the before specific nouns despite their genders. We can say the student, the lady, the month, the year, the class. The next point is we use the before an object or a group of objects considered unique. For example, we can say the earth, the sky, the stars, the ocean, the moon, the northern star, the equator, the world, the west, the north pole, the present, the past, the south pole, the universe, the horizon. Generally, we consider these objects to be unique. Therefore, we can use the before these unique objects. The next situation is we use the before nouns when it is mentioned for the second time. Now look at these examples and then you can easily understand it. Look at the first sentence. I used to buy vegetables from the nearest shop, but the shop was closed today. Next one. I lost the clock which I received as a birthday present. The clock was very special to me. We use the before superlatives. We can say the first, the second, the third, the fifth, the best way, the only way. We use the to represent the class of animals, things, or people. We can say the old, which means all people in general, the whales, the students, the doctors, the teachers, and the professors. But we can't say the man when this phrase represents the human race. In other situations or other places, we can use the man, but if it is represent the human race, we don't use the man. Next, we can use the before certain proper names. This is an exception. Normally, we don't use the before proper names, but we say the United Kingdom, the city, the Yemen, the Sahara, the Alps, the Mount Everest, the Gulf of Mexico, the West Indies, the West, the Beatles. Normally, we say the West, the West Indies, the North, the South Pole, and the East. But we don't say the South Africa. We say South Africa. We can't use the before South Africa, North America, and West Germany. We can't say the North America. We should say North America. But we can use the before East, West, North when these are nouns, which means we can say the north of Spain, the west, or the Middle East. However, we can use the before directions. Now here in this slide, you can see different sentence structures. We use the with adjectives and nouns. For example, we can say the National Gallery. Now here you can see adjective plus noun. The second one, we can use the with two nouns. When it is combined with of, we can say the Tower of London. Now here you can see two nouns that were combined by of. The final structure is we can use the with some plural surname. We can say the Smith, which mention the family of Smith. But this is a very limited use. Finally, we are going to discuss the places where we should omit the. Firstly, we can't use the before the name of places, but there are some exceptions we already discussed. The next point is that we can't use the before abstract nouns. Again, there are some exceptions. Thirdly, we can't use the before the possessive case. We can't say the boy's uncle. We should say the uncle of the boy. We can't say the girl's family. We should say the family of the girl. We can't use the before the body part. But there are some exceptions. We can say the ball hit him in the face. Now here we can use the face. Next, we can't use the before the names of games. We can't say the cricket, the golf, the football. The next point is before the names of meals, we don't use the. We don't say the lunch, the dinner, or the breakfast. That is wrong. But we can say the wedding lunch, the wedding breakfast, and the Christmas lunch. Next, we don't use the before the words nature and home. We don't say we go to the home. It is wrong. We can say we go home. Don't interfere with the nature. Is it correct? No. We can't use the before nature. Don't interfere with nature. That's the correct sentence structure. The final point, it is somewhat complex one and there's a point to remember. We don't use the before church, hospital, prison, school, town and sea when we go there for primary reasons. You can't use the in the following situations. If someone goes to church as a worshipper, we can't use the before church. If someone goes to hospital as a patient or prison as a prisoner or sea as a sailor, then again we can't use the before particular words. If someone goes to school, university or college to study, again we can't use the before particular words. Just assume you go there for a different reason, then you can use the before particular words. Just assume you go to the hospital to give a lecture, then you can use the before the hospital. You can say, I go to the hospital to give a lecture, or I go to the church to find some documents, because you don't go there to pray. You go to the church to find some documents, then you can use the church. This means when you go to these places for their primary reasons, you can't use the or definite article before these words. Here in this video, I discussed the places we use the and the omission of the, which means places we omit the definite article. And this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe.